All right. All right. Welcome, everyone, to the 2021 SHS Boys Basketball Virtual Banquet. Obviously, wish we could do this in person. Kind of tells the story of the season as we think about the attendance we had at games and different things that you're dealing with COVID throughout the year. But we want to get this thing started. We're going to go through the teams, have a little talk about each one, and then go through some of these awards. So we'll start off with the freshman team, all right? And so introduce Coach John Winborn.
Good evening, everyone. Coach Winborn, freshman coach. This year, even during the circumstances of having the COVID, we still had a good season. I'd like to thank all the players, all the parents, and all the coaches. And the members of the team, freshman team, were Caden Aaron, Mel McKinney, Omarion Russell, Talib Baled, Chris Sanders, Chauncey Durden, and Jamarion Alexander.
All right, next we'll bring in Coach Maylard to talk a little bit about the JV squad.
All right, this is Coach Maylard. First of all, just like to thank a few people. Thank Mr. Coakley and administration for their help this season and making sure everyone had their mask on and we're ready to watch the games. Our scorekeepers, Tom Schra and John Cornwell, our trainer, Bill Gasser, the cheerleaders and my fellow coaches, and of course the parents. It was a very different season, but we were able to compete and play. The JV team finished the season with 6 wins and 8 losses. That included a stretch over winter break where we lost 5 games in a row. We then got everyone back in the gym after winter break and played some good basketball, winning 5 of our last 8 games, including a 46-44 win over a good Lexington team to end the season. I really enjoyed coaching this group. We got to spend some extra time together because 10 of our originally scheduled games were canceled throughout the season. So I'm sure that the players really enjoyed that, getting some extra practice in. These players earned their JV certificates for the 2021 season. We have juniors Darian Durham, Christopher Grace, Dontavius Jackson, Britton Lanning, Ladarian Prophet, sophomores Patrick Brown, Marquez Clinton, Chase Garr, Samarion Newell, Gage Pocky, Demarion Westbrook, and a couple of freshmen that contributed to the JV team this year, Caden Aaron and Romel McKinney.
All right, thanks, Coach. Next, take a look here at the varsity squad. So introduce here Coach Iris to talk a little bit about the varsity squad.
Hello, everybody. It's an up and down season, as the coaches said. Fortunate enough to get the season in through the COVID protocols and everything. I'd like to thank the administration, as Coach Maylard said, Dr. Sanders, Mr. Coakley, walking up and down the sidelines, making sure, the masks are worn properly and the social distancing is adhered to and all the different rules we had to follow this year. It was tough for everyone. I had a lot of ups and downs, some guys in quarantine, myself included, and we managed to make it through. I felt we had an up and down season. Could have done a little bit better, but overall pleased with the progress and where the program is. We have some work to do for the returning letterman, as we all know, and hopefully we'll have a more solid season where we can fill up the big house again. Tough with the parents. Thank you for your patience and everything that we had to go with limited ticketing and things like that. And we did well, but it was a good season. Again, looking forward to the future. We have a lot of nice places in place, and we'll get there. So our letterman, we have the 3-year letterman, Davion Henry. Second year is Dalen Green, and our first year varsity awards go to Marion Granberry, Israel Fletcher, Jalen Dorsey, Kai Scott, Malachi Johnson, Josh Garrett, Jarian Alexander, and Damar Moore. And just thank you guys for your patience throughout the season. Got a great coaching staff here. We have a lot of fun together. We're great friends. Love these guys like we're our own family. And let's get some work in over the summer and just try and improve on the things we need to improve on and have a better season next season. Here's Coach Nedgerly that's going to go over the awards and things for the season. And look after each other. Keep working hard and get these grades right, everyone. God bless.
All right, so next we'll talk a little bit about some conference honors and district honors. We had 2 guys that were honored both at the district level and at the SBC level, conference, Lake Division. So first we'll get Jari Alexander, who was honorable mention all district. All right. And then second team all SBC. All right. So congratulations, Jari, on those honors. And then Davion Henry, who was second team all district, really close to getting on the first team there. And then first team all SBC. So congratulations to Davion and Jari both for those awards for what they did during the season. All right, some special awards here for some of our Blue Streak players for grades 9 through 12. We'll go through a couple of those and different coaches will talk about these awards. We'll start off, kind of combine the first two together. Our leading scorer and chairman of the boards, they're pretty obvious in terms of what the awards mean. Davion Henry as our leading scorer and also our leading rebounder. And to kind of speak on Davion a lot of our success it was hinged on sometimes how successful Davion was when he was engaged and hitting the boards and scoring and doing well. So were we as a squad. And so him leading, I believe it was around, I can't remember, was it 16? Around 16 points. And so it was a double-double. And you don't see that all the time in high school basketball where kids come in and average a double-double. So congratulations to Davion on a fine senior season and putting that together. So next we'll have Coach come in and talk about the Derek Dickey Award.
The Derek Dickey Award is in honor of a young man who played back in the 90s for the Blue Streak family. He was tragically killed at a get-together. He was a solid, good individual. So I've heard from a lot of different people. And this goes to a senior who's shown a bit of leadership. And this goes to Amarion Granberry. He's come a long way, and Amarion's put in a lot of work over the years. And we got a lot out of him this year. And I'm proud to say that he's the winner of the Derek Dickey Award. And our next award we're going to go through is the Underclassman of the Year. This young man came in and heard some different things about him, and he was nothing but respectful the whole year. He played freshman, JV, and varsity, and that's the Underclassman of the Year, and that's going to award goes to unanimously Ramel McKinney. We sat down as coaching staff and talked about these different things, and he's a pleasure. He's a good young man. He's come a long way. Hope he can keep it up, and wish him all the luck in the future, and just stay focused and show the leadership that he has this past year. By he had a lot thrown at him by myself and Coach Maylard and the whole coaching staff and Coach Winborn. And every day he was there with a smile on his face, giving us everything he had all season long. And that is the Underclassman of the Year. Going on to the next award is Coach Maylard.
Next award is the Most Improved. This goes to one of our players who obviously started on the JV team, and as the year went along, he improved not only on the court but in the classroom, gaining confidence, and eventually got to the point where he had several games where he scored 20-plus points, 10-plus rebounds, and really came alive the last 6 or 7 games for us and got a chance to move up and play some varsity minutes as the season ended also. So the Most Improved award goes to Darian Durham this year.
All right, this next award and one that we consider to be a pretty important one, obviously, is the Scholar Award. And this is going to go to Kai Scott. And to just briefly speak on that, this is obvious. This is about somebody hitting the books and also obviously hitting the hardwood there too. Kai, 4.0 student, 29 college credits. And so you can't say enough about somebody who gets it done. This is something you preach all the day as a coach, get it done inside the classroom and on the court. And when you're able to do both of those, you can't say enough good things. So congratulations, Kai. We're proud of you for doing this and kind of fulfilling those expectations that all coaches expect out of their players. So we say thank you for doing that too. All right. And so the last award will be the Blue Streak Award. And Coach Winborn will speak on this one.
The Blue Streak Award exemplifies a young man that is not only a hard worker on the basketball court in the classroom, but also in the community. And that award winner is Samarian Newell. Samarian, pleasure to coach him for the past 2 years. And anything we asked him to do, and he even volunteered to do, he did it willingly with a smile on his face. And again, he was just a pleasure to coach and be around with a great young man. So the Blue Streak Award again goes to Samarian Newell.
All right, we're going to close this off with some special thanks. Obviously, some of them have been mentioned across the way in terms of whether it be down at the board office, some of these guys that we see face-to-face every day here with the games and whatnot. So you got Tom Sherrod, John Cornwell, Keegan Russell, and
Maintenance.
and Dwayne Moore, D-Wade, sorry, that kind of helped us throughout the way. And we really appreciate those things that most people don't notice, but it's really noticeable from our end of it in terms of what you guys do for the program and allow us to be successful. So we thank you for that. And from my end, I just want to thank everybody. Thank the parents. Obviously, this is always nothing you expect in terms of how this year unfolded. But we appreciate whether it be patience and being able to come and support and the little noise that we could create throughout the season. And I'm really looking forward to getting back into the gym with filling that thing up and getting this place rocking again and having some fun.
Thank you, Coach Nedge. All right, in closing again, this is so many people to thank throughout the course of the season, so many things that need to be put in place that these guys don't sometimes get the credit or even get mentioned. And obviously, we wouldn't be where we are with the support of these group, the cafeteria workers, all the ladies, helping us get snacks together for the kids, just being there whenever we asked for anything, they were willingly helping us. Obviously, the maintenance crew, we had a new facility and back and forth, and Hal and the group would be there to help us out. They're very, very, very supportive of us all the time, and always guaranteed to have a smile and a joke with those guys. And they were very supportive, setting up the hoops or cleaning the backboards or cleaning the floor. Anything that we asked for, they'd willingly do. Obviously, wouldn't have the success without them. And obviously, the bus drivers. The bus drivers they have long days. They have their work days. They're dealing with the pandemic and kids wearing masks and then getting back late at night from road trips or whatever, and then turning around and then having to come back the next morning. And I'd like to thank Mr. Peters and the bus garage and all those guys for organizing the bus drivers and being patient with the group. Coming back loud after a victory, come back sad after a loss, but they were always very supportive and always there for a smile on their face. And obviously, again, thank the parents for their support, and obviously thank the coaching staff for putting all the hard work in. We've, like I said, we've gone through a lot of ups and downs this year personally and as a group, and always there, have each other's back, and it's just a lot of fun to work with these guys, and it's been a blessing to have them all together, have us all together, and hopefully, like I said, we put the work in now. Now it's time to go to work. You get the best from last game to the first practice, and hopefully we're all putting some work in and getting ready for a successful season next year. Take care. Thank you very much. And that closes out our banquet for the 2021 season. Have a great summer, and we'll see you soon.